Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time for a territory update and for some more parts. So welcome back. It's been a bit, but the territory has still been having stuff going on with it, but I haven't been keeping you guys updated because it's been winter here and not a lot's really been happening. But I have been accumulating parts for the future jobs and future videos. But we'll get into what I have done. We finally hooked up the catch can. Finally did it, needed to be done. That's down there. We finally chucked in this number plate holder. I had to actually explain the number plate because lots of people using their own meanings, which is cool, you know, ripping a skid, ripping a billy, but this is actually a memorial plate. Rest in peace, brother. Chuck that one on there, and also my brake calipers had overspray on them from way back, so we finally done them in red. She's looking a bit better all around, especially with these rims. We can actually see the brakes. Looks a lot better. But getting on to what we're here for is the parts. Now we'll start over here from the left. We've acquired another nitrous bottle. Yes, that's still happening. In case you guys are wondering, that's still all going to happen, but I want to do some of these things first, and we'll probably do the nitrous in between doing some of these things. But we're going to do a new air intake. I said I'd do it, and you can see what I've got there. Nice K&M pod filter, bit of tubing, some stuff to make it happen, and an elbow joint. You can see we're going to get rid of that pod filter because it is just sucking in air, like hot air. So we're going to try and get the best air we can get, and we're going to chuck elbow off here, and then that's going to go down in there under the headlight, and we're going to chuck the pod filter underneath there. So that'll give us the coolest air we can get. We're keeping it naturally aspirated with the nitrous. We want to give it every chance we can get. So new intake, that's the new part of it. But while we are doing the new intake, we're going to have to take the front bumper off for that. I figured we've got these new guys here, because if you look at these, I've repaired them a few times, but they're pretty average by now. And we all know that fresh headlights makes a car look so much better, but we'll whip out one of them. Don't want to break it. So as you can see, yeah, that's much better. So next video will be bumper coming off, new headlights in, new intake. But it's being a territory, we got to replace some of the suspension. So yes, being the glorious Terry that it is, it's got some suspension issues, but that means we can do some other stuff to it. So we've got, if you've been following the channel, we did the lower control arms and the upper control arms. The only ones we had left were the radius arm and the ball joints that go along with it. You guys saw me do my dodgy $25 fix up for the rear diff bush. I spent 40 bucks and got a proper one, so we'll replace that properly. Just wanted to see if we could do it. In the big box, 2 new front shocks and front tower tops, strut tops for to go in with the shocks. And also, we don't have the front springs here, but we've got a full set of Lovell's super lows from a Falcon, so that's really going to drop her down. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, new front suspension. All the ball joints would have been replaced in the front. She's going to be lower, and the strut tops, everything, and rear diff bush, new springs, new headlight, new air intake. We've got another nitrous bottle coming. But yeah, things are kicking along with the Terry slowly but surely. The sun's come out finally here today, so that's why I'm filming. But yeah, the Terry's been kicking along great. But yeah, I figured with the red battery, the red riding, we can match in the red calipers down there, get a bit of that going. But yeah, territory, get the parts. So yes, we'll continue on with the glorious Barra, the gem of an engine it is. we'll keep getting these parts on. So look forward for the next video to be the headlights, this bumper coming off, the custom intake getting installed. Then I think after that, we're going to install the nitrous lines and get this intake and all that off and get that installed. And then from there, radius arm bushes, rear diff bush, and then we're going to drop this thing on its tits, and she should be steering, handling a bit better. Probably look to do some wider tyres, and then we're going to continue on with the bodywork. And then hopefully we'll start putting this in some events, and then we'll get it on the dyno with the nitrous. And we're just waiting. I'm trying to come up with an idea for the interior, like how we're going to use a button on the interior. We're trying to plan something with like a 12-volt socket that we can unplug the whole wire, so that we only have to plug the wire in when we're using NOS, and then we can just unplug it, and it'll be on like a bungee cord wire, so that if we need to turn the wheel, it's safe, and you can just keep it in your hand. But we're just trying to work that out, trying to get some parts in for that, and then it's all go. Drag strip, dyno, and hopefully I'm thinking maybe some hill climbs, some local events down here, and we'll just have some fun with this car. And then once this is at a point, I'm going to try and get some money together, and we're going to go for a second project. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Thought I'd keep you updated. Hope you're all keeping well. Till the next one, see you later.